Episode 2.
Number 2.
Coming at ya.
Number 2 coming at you. God, I can't remember the last time I heard that term. That's probably high school. That's really bad.
Todd,
terms.
were you bullied in high school?
Maybe a little bit. He answered the door. There was flaming poop on the porch.
It's after you sacked that guy in flag football.
That's probably what it was. He's coming back to get me.
Not a fan.
You ruined my entire life. All right, so we have a few awesome things to talk about as soon as the horrible theme song stops.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, so first order of business.
We lost.
You lost this week.
Very sadly, tragically, we lost to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys.
So sad.
And then they rode away on their horses.
Yeah. And I went and cried
a
lot.
So are you going to wear cowboy boots when you go to country night then?
No.
Tonight? Okay, good.
I'm boycotting anything cowboy related.
Good. No steak for you.
Nothing. No cowboy anything. I won't even use the cowboy emoji.
Oh, man. You use that?
On country night.
Nice. I don't think I've ever used the cowboy emoji.
Well, don't ever use it now.
I won't. I definitely won't. I've used, Disco Guy a lot. He's one of my favorites. You ever use Disco Guy?
I don't ever use Disco Guy. Maybe I'll start.
Yeah.
Next time the Giants score a touchdown, which has yet to happen this season, I'll use the Disco Guy.
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Touchdown Giants.
Disco Guy.
Love it. Okay, so why did the Giants lose this week? Why did they fall short of winning?
Biggest reason.
Yeah, biggest.
Odell.
All the
Giantist reason.
Giantist. Okay, like scientist.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Not on the field.
Where was he?
He's hurt.
He's probably
He's got a bum ankle.
He's doing marijuanas, wasn't he?
No.
He's a football player. They always.
No, I don't. Not on this team.
He had to go beat his wife or something. He was too busy.
Listen.
So he was sitting on the bench because he injured his ankle.
Yeah.
Okay. How did he injure his ankle?
Some dummy from the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, the Browns.
In the preseason.
Oh, that's right.
Took a cheap shot and hurt him. Yeah.
That's messed up, dude.
Very messed up.
Do the Browns think they're going to win the Super Bowl? Is that why they did this? To take them
No,
out?
the Browns aren't going to do shit.
Do they ever?
No.
When's the last time they won a Super Bowl?
Never.
They've
never
won
happened.
the Super Bowl?
No.
I feel like you should get kicked out of the NFL if you go.
Okay, then there go the Eagles. The Eagles have never won a Super Bowl. They're out, which that's fine with me. I'm okay with it. Our new Los Angeles Chargers have also never won a Super Bowl, so they'd be out too.
Oh, wow. So when did the NFL start then?
That is a great question, Todd.
Yeah, I wish we had viewers that could chime in and be like, well, it started in 1943 and it was
Idiot.
Charlie Chaplin. No, but seriously, if I had to guess, I would say 1952. Probably James Dean was at the first.
I mean, the Giants were founded in 1925. So
Oh,
it's a little before that.
Well, 52-25. It's like I'm psychic, but also dyslexic.
Yeah, just a little confused. A confused psychic. It's a little blurry.
Yeah,
Vision.
Yeah, you're just dumb.
A little confused psychic.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we're currently at Super Bowl
52.
Oh, okay. 52.
52. We're going to play in 52 this year.
Oh, okay. So have they always had Super Bowls then, or?
No, Super Bowl era is new, but there's always been different types of championships.
Okay, so OBJ.
Out.
And
needs to make a lot of money.
Okay.
We need to pay him a lot of money.
Because now we're realizing how much he deserves.
Yes. I mean, we always knew how much he deserved, but after that massacre.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very obvious.
Our offense cannot do shit without him. And I love Eli. Don't get me wrong. I love Eli. But Eli needs Odell.
Well, yeah, you got to have people he's a blocker or what? He's would normally protect
He's a wide
Eli?
receiver. No.
Oh.
He
then
catches
never mind.
the ball. He catches the ball from Eli. No, our shit offensive line has to go too.
Okay.
Well, it has to be fixed. I don't know. If it was me, I would get rid of everyone and start all over.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone?
They're terrible. They're terrible. They don't do anything for Eli. He's gonna die before the end of the season.
Okay.
He was sacked 3 times in this game.
That's bad.
Very bad. Very bad.
But he didn't claim any injuries.
No, because he's Eli Supermaning.
Well, that or he's so old that he's
Listen
afraid if he
here.
complains. I mean, I can't talk. I'm probably 30 years
You're
older
older than
him.
Eli. Get out of here.
But I don't play football.
Probably good. Probably better that you don't.
Yeah, that would be really
Eli
bad.
is made of steel, so he will never get hurt.
Okay. Do you think he does cryogenics?
I don't know what he does, but whatever he does, keep doing it. I support it. I don't care if it's like eating little children like Pennywise from It. I don't care if that's
Speaking of It, did you see It?
I did see it. Not as scary as our game on Sunday, but rather scary.
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of afraid to see that movie.
You should see it.
I don't know.
Why? Why not?
I mean, I feel like it'd be okay. I would definitely sit like by the exit, so I knew that like, not that I would leave the theater, but like at least I would know that it's right there, and maybe if I could just like look out into the hallway and see that like I'm not really like in the movie. I have problems sometimes like separating like fantasy from reality.
Is that why all the cameras on your computers are covered up?
Yes, that's real though. That's a real threat.
Is it?
I mean, just because
who's trying to watch us record this podcast?
No one yet, but pretty soon. It won't be long before we're completely famous and infamous.
And everyone is trying to spy on us at all times.
Yeah. So, okay, Stephen King was not playing.
No, Stephen King does not play for the Giants.
But
it seemed like he wrote that game. Ooh. He could have written that game. It was that bad.
Okay, so who else was in the game?
Our defense was amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
So, hats off to the defense.
Yes.
Cowboy
crowd
hats
goes
off
wild.
To the defense.
Whoa. Yeah, defense was amazing. They never got a break because the Cowboys were on the field the whole fucking time.
Right.
I'm going to try and not get mad.
How many
it's not going to be good.
Okay, so like playing time, like what was the ratio, or I don't know.
Basically, they got to play a lot, and our defense got to play a lot, and our offense, when they were on the field for like not that long, 25 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Didn't do anything. So then the defense had to go right back out. They didn't ever get like a nice actual break.
Right.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks really, really bad.
So I'm going to guess no one poured Gatorade on anyone else.
No.
Because they just didn't even have time.
I wanted to pour battery acid on my own self afterwards, but
that's harsh.
It's fine. It was fine.
Okay, so what about this tight end? And I'm not talking about my co-host. I'm talking about Evan Ingram. How did he do?
Not that bad, not that great. I think he'll be better. Okay, here's my opinion of what went wrong.
Okay.
When you have Odell on the field,
yeah,
doesn't matter if he's like actually playing or not, just having him out on the field, he gets double covered every time.
So draws players away from the other guys.
The other players have an opportunity to do better.
Wow. So why did they just put him on the field? Just never.
Because you don't want to risk it. You don't want to risk for one game.
Yeah.
For maybe winning one game, Odell for the whole season. It's not worth it. That was how I coped with this loss. I reminded myself.
It's just a game.
That it's just a game.
not that it's just a game, but it's just
it's one game.
Yeah. But the first game.
Yeah, it's the first game.
Sets the
tone.
But
when we won the Super Bowl in 2012, we lost the first game to
the
Cowboys also.
So this could be a good sign. Do they always play Cowboys first?
Basically.
Okay.
In recent history, yes.
Okay.
Because everyone...
How does that happen? Is that like a thing? Do they draw straws or like...
The NFL just knows that game will make a lot of money, so they usually have them play each other.
Is it money-based? Like, who plays who? On what week? They're like, oh, this team's really popular.
Well, you get a schedule.
Yeah.
And you play the same, like, it goes in a rotation of, like, what teams you play every year.
Yeah.
But depending on, like, what matchups everyone wants to watch, that's how they're put.
How did they find out?
Placed. So, are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so, like, this year.
Yeah.
You play your own division twice.
Okay.
Like, we'll play the Eagles twice, the Redskins twice, the Cowboys twice.
So there's only 3 people? 4.
4.
Okay.
Including us.
That's it?
So that we have 4 in our division.
That's small. That's, like, smaller than, like, the NBA and stuff.
Then you play other divisions, but the other divisions they rotate.
Okay.
Year to year. They don't always stay the same.
Okay.
So, like, this year, for the first time in 4 years, we're going to play the AFC West. So, like, we'll play the Chargers, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chiefs.
Okay. All of them.
Yeah, and we'll also play the NFC West. So we play like the Rams. We play both LA teams.
Really?
In New York.
Okay, wait.
New Jersey.
Someone recently asked, by the way, I think I saw this on Facebook. Someone was like, okay, so are the, I forget which is which, so forgive me, but she was like, are the Rams like the Clippers, or are they more like the Lakers? And what's the other team?
The Chargers.
Chargers. Are the Chargers the Clippers? Who's the Clippers here?
Okay, so the Chargers are like the little...
The Clippers.
Yeah, but recently the Clippers have been better than the Lakers.
Well, yeah, okay. Are they early in the season? I feel like the Lakers always...
Basketball is over right now.
No.
Basketball's not happening right now.
Then never mind. You mean like in general?
In general,
even in the postseason? I feel like the Lakers like just kind of like sit around the entire season, and then all of a sudden, as soon as playoff starts, they're like, okay, well, we're gonna play now.
Yeah, but the Lakers haven't been good, like
not even at all
for a few years.
Wow.
Yeah, because they had a bunch of money tied up in Kobe, so they couldn't really get any good players.
Oh, okay. By the way, I saw Kobe in person.
Where? When?
At the John Williams concert a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
And he wrote, do you know that he wrote like this poem when he was retiring called Dear Basketball?
Yes.
Yeah, so he
It was on the Players Tribune.
Yes. That thing. Yep. So, but he performed it. He narrated it live.
Oh, wow.
And on the big screens, they showed like all this animation that some animator did with like Kobe like as a kid and then growing up and growing into an NBA player. And then John Williams is there conducting the orchestra, and they're playing like the background music
cried.
live. It was cool.
The Rams kicked the shit out of the Colts on Sunday, though, so maybe they are going to be good this year, or maybe the Colts are just that bad.
Are the Colts getting bad again? I remember when I was first growing up, and when the Colts first moved to Indiana, I went and saw a game, and they got clobbered. And that was like not an unusual thing. So... Mind you, this is a long time ago. Like
back in the Stone Age.
Yeah, you were not even born. But they were terrible. And then, a few years ago, all of a sudden, Colts are like winning, and they're like winning the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Well, yeah, because
they had Peyton Manning for a long time.
That's why it's the Manning factor.
It is the Manning
factor. What is
factor.
with these dudes,
the
man?
Mannings. The Mannings.
Was their dad in sports or something?
Their dad was a quarterback also. But he always played. He played for the Saints, and back then the Saints were really bad, so he like never was a winning quarterback. I think he might have had one winning season.
So he was like Joe Jackson. He was like, you know who that is? He was the dad of
the Jackson children.
5. So he was like, he had never
Didn't he
become
beat
famous
them?
himself. So allegedly, but he he kind of lived his career vicariously through them and made them like superstars. So I think the key is you just have to have a dad who didn't quite make it, but like...
to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the reason that Eli didn't go to the Chargers all those years ago.
Really?
Because he knew they weren't going to be very good, and his dad had a big factor in telling him, don't go there.
Yeah, he was like,
they're never going to be good.
They're going to suck.
Yeah.
Never?
Basically never.
Man.
Yeah. So, the Chargers, or whatever, they might be good this year.
Okay.
They very well could be good. Phillip Rivers is a great quarterback. They aren't that injured. Last year they were they had tons of injuries all over the place. And then the Rams, who knows? The Rams weren't good last year, but practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Remember the Titans.
The Sandlot. Wait, that's not a football movie. Yeah, but the Colts are not good, but Andrew Luck is also hurt, and if Andrew Luck comes back, you never know, because he's a great quarterback.
Maybe he'll do like the Angels in the Outfield thing.
Exactly, that whole thing.
Was that the one where the kid broke his arm and then he came back and he was like Superman?
Isn't that
Rookie of the Year?
That's no. Isn't Angels in the Outfield? No. What movie am I thinking of? The one where the little kid, his grandpa dies and he leaves him the baseball team. Is that Angels in the Outfield?
Field of Dreams.
I don't know. My brothers, if they listen to this, are gonna kill me that I did not know that.
Your movie trivia is not on point.
My like 80s sports movie trivia is not great.
Yeah, so it was in the 80s.
I think.
I feel like that was a
that
90s movie.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was like early 90s.
They made a lot of like baseball movies in the 80s and 90s, but not really football movies. That was more like 90s, 2000s kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey was like in one of them, right? Was he in Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington? I'm just
Maybe.
like making up.
I have no
like
idea. This is not my field
anyway.
of expertise.
So we should get back to the
back to the Giants.
Yeah, back to the Giants losing, getting their butts
Listen,
handed to them.
Todd.
Yeah.
You lost too.
Oh, I lost.
We all lost.
It wasn't. I didn't watch the game. I didn't even. Sorry.
Wow.
Bad.
Wow. Terrible.
I want to bring a fresh perspective, so
okay, well,
I can't be too involved.
Your fresh perspective is going to be that you want the Giants to win every week.
Oh, okay. We'll see about that.
Yeah, so, we'll be better next week. Hopefully Odell will be back.
Yep.
Hopefully Sterling Shepard will be able to also catch the ball more. And hopefully we'll use Braden Marshall more. The three of them on the field together will be great. And I think that Eli will feel more confident and not be so scared of dying.
Yeah.
Basically, because that's what is probably going to happen.
Yeah.
If we don't figure some shit out.
Did he do a lot of like shotgun formation stuff since his like offensive line sucked? Like just to give him like more time.
I mean, they
to like drop back and like just run 30 yards away.
So Eli is very slow.
He is.
He does not run a lot.
Okay.
No. You could like Eli would start running. I could go home like do the dishes, walk the dog, come back. He would have moved 5 yards. Like he does not. He's not a runner.
Yeah.
It's miraculous when Eli runs. It really is.
Does he like run like a girl? Is he like?
He's just slow. He's just slow. He's just not. He's great at a lot of things. Not so much the running.
I just picture him like flailing around like one of those like inner tube guys like at
That's
the
how it looks.
Car dealership.
That's an accurate description of how it looks when Eli tries to run. No, I mean, he threw 1 interception this week. Which that was just a bad throw. He should not have made that throw.
Was like someone's hand in his face. No pass interference.
No.
Just like lapse of judgment.
Yeah.
I mean, psychologically speaking, like if you got no one like blocking for you the entire game, at some point I feel like
you're just gonna throw and hope someone catches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna like I don't know. I'd be on edge. That'd be crazy if no one like had my back or my front. No one was covering me.
Bobby Hart, terrible. Eric Flowers, terrible. John Jerry, terrible. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I would be a great offensive lineman.
I can tell that
I actually
you're not
decided
really happy about this
week.
That you're going to be an offensive lineman?
I thought that was my dream job, was to be an offensive lineman for the New York Giants and just get to protect
lineman for the Giants.
Eli. I thought that was my dream job. Because I would do a great job of protecting Eli. No one would get past me.
Right.
It would never happen.
You'd be like
I love him
Waterboy,
that much.
I think.
Yes. It would be like when someone's trapped under a car and you have that superhuman strength to like lift the car.
Yeah.
That's how I would be the whole game.
Game after game after game.
Yeah, no problem. But then after this week, after seeing Dallas's defense get to tackle Eli so frequently, I think that's more my dream job.
To tackle Eli?
Yes. I think that would be the best job on the planet.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I mean, if you see him, he wouldn't be able to run from you, apparently. So
if all I had to do was
easy.
run past Eric Flowers to tackle Eli, that'd be great. I'd be great at my job.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Well, then maybe you should do that.
Maybe.
I support
maybe
you.
I need to hit up the Cowboys. Be like, I have an idea.
Well, if I hear any open calls for the Cowboys, I will let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hop right on the team. I'm sure
give
they'll
Jerry
let
Jones
you
a
in.
call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There were, shockingly, some good parts of the game.
Oh,
mostly
okay.
on the defensive side of the ball.
Besides Eli Manning's butt.
Always the best part of the game.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Okay.
And that one glove he's wearing.
What?
Anyway.
He only wears one glove?
Yeah.
What, is he like Michael Jackson or something?
I don't know what he's trying to channel, but
Billie Jean sounds like to
something.
me.
Telling you that one glove really does it.
Okay, so let's talk about the defense then. Go on.
We got 1 sack.
Whoa, so does Lance Armstrong. Oh, no, wait, that's not even right, Anatomy. I don't know. We all
I
have
think
one.
that's technically right. Well, maybe, I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Olivier Vernon sacked Dak. Thank God. Sat him down on the ground.
What? What do you mean sat him down on the ground? Like,
tackled him into the ground.
Okay.
Thank God. Highlight of the game.
Is that like a thing that people say in football? They're like, oh, yeah, he sat him down on the ground.
I just always yell at the TV a lot when I watch football, and whenever we get a sack, I'm like, sit down.
Oh, damn. It's like, get out of my kitchen.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly. Get out of my kitchen.
Yeah.
Sit down. That's, yeah. But our defense was good. We got a sack.
Yes.
Janoris Jenkins made Dez his baby child again.
Ooh, his baby child.
Once again.
So Janoris Jenkins?
Yes.
That's
Jack Rabbit.
Jack Rabbit, Janoris Jenkins. So Janoris Jenkins took time away from his Neo Soul album, apparently, to sack someone.
No, he did not. He did not sack anyone.
Oh, he didn't sack anybody. Sorry, never mind.
No, he's a corner, and so he just covered Dez Bryant, who's like the top wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a name too.
Who, if you ask any Cowboys fan, they'd be like, Dez is a top 5 receiver. He's not.
He's not.
No.
I mean, let's
garbage.
Shouldn't the statistics speak for that?
He's not.
Okay, so according to I just want to make sure
according to my statistics, he's not.
I just want to be scientific about all this. So maybe if someone's listening and they want to write in, they can tell us.
Okay, Cowboys fans, write in. Tell us why is Dez a top 5 receiver? Giants fans, he's not. Okay.
Moving on. What about Olivier Vernon?
He's the one that got the sack.
Did we already talk about him?
Yep.
I'm listening really well. Okay, what about BJ?
He did a really good job.
Okay.
He is new this year.
Oh.
And
new to the league, or did he come from another team?
He's a new starting linebacker for us.
Okay. Well, who was he with last year?
I don't know. He
you
could
don't
be
know?
a rookie. He could be new. Well,
maybe he's like
I don't know.
Maybe he's like a wrestler from parts unknown. BJ Goodson.
Yeah, sure.
I
think he's a rookie, but I don't know. So we'll
Okay.
Okay, let's just.
We'll just say that BJ Goodson he's good, son.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Very good, son.
Okay.
Very good. He played, I think, 73 out of our 74 defensive snaps, which is really good.
Why did he just not play the one? I don't understand.
Because he was tired as hell.
So, right at the last 30 seconds, they took him out?
Maybe.
Huh? They're like, hey, go home. We're not going to win.
We're not going to win.
No chance.
We were playing from behind the whole time.
Man. So, let's see. I'm reading your stats here. One of Bryant's receptions.
Yeah.
Who's Bryant? Dez
Bryant.
Okay, so we held him to just 2 receptions.
2 receptions.
I'm sorry, I said we. I meant
no, you are correct. You said we. That's correct. All right. So Dez's one real reception that he had. He had 2, but the one for 35 yards. That was the actual real one. Jenkins wasn't even responsible for covering him as Darren Thompson.
Oh, okay.
Because they were in zone defense. Little zone D.
Zone D. Oh, I think I've been there. That's in West Hollywood, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure you have been there.
Anyway.
Yeah, so that, whatever, it's fine. But that wasn't Jenkins' responsibility, so that's why Dez caught it. And he still ran over and tried to save the play and then got a pass interference call that he did not deserve at all.
Okay, so the moral of the story is this Chuck Janoris Jenkins was good. Right?
Chuck.
This Chuck Jenkins. Chuck Norris. Okay,
Jenkins
so
had a great game.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Damon Harrison?
Oh, Snacks.
Or is it
Damon. No, you're right.
Damon, okay.
Snacks is his nickname. You can call him Snacks. That's what we on the inner circle call him.
Okay, Snacks.
Yeah, he's probably the best run defender in the National Football League.
Whoa, that's a bold statement.
It's a true statement.
It's bold Helvetica font, number
Super
16
bold.
or something.
Yeah, so he was in charge of Zeke basically the whole time.
Oh, yeah, Zeke.
Which
that guy.
Zeke only averaged 5 yards a carry, so.
Oh, so he did good.
Yeah, Snacks did his job.
Snacks. Why do they call him Snacks? Because he
Because he loves snacks, I guess.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
It's not about his playing.
No.
It's just about his eating habits.
I guess.
Okay.
He snacks on, I don't know.
On offensive linemen.
Yeah, sure.
Or on quarterbacks. Okay. And Dalvin Tomlinson.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So he's a Wookiee. He played 44, 2 of the highest totals. And the defensive interior.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean in real life? He played 44 of the 47 snaps. That's pretty good. That's a lot. That's a lot of play time.
Yeah.
All right.
Damon Harrison played.
Now, how many people were at the game? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I'm sure it was sold out.
Really?
I'm sure.
Do they always sell out, even in like regular season? I mean,
Cowboys
I guess it's
games?
the first
and
game,
Cowboys
so
Giants games, like interdivisional games, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
definitely.
I mean, who am I to judge? I think interdivisional gaming it's totally fine. I think
so
it's
important.
You know, it's the 90s, so I mean, we can totally
We're accepting.
Do that now. Yeah.
A Giants fan proposed to a Cowboys fan on the field, talking about interdivisional relationships before this game.
That's awesome. That's kind of beautiful.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
You're just so I feel like you're kind of racist then.
I'm teamist.
Teamist. It's the same.
Never.
Bigotry.
Actually, I have
bigotry.
dated a lot of Cowboys fans, so I'm not going to say I would never date a Cowboys fan. I would never marry a Cowboys fan.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
never happen.
Cowboys fans, I just want you to know it's not going to happen in the long term.
No.
Maybe in the short term.
Maybe in the short term.
How many Cowboys fans have you dated?
Quite a few.
Like number-wise, can you quantify this?
We don't need to put a number on. Quite a lot.
All right, so
because
like
all losers are Cowboys fans.
Losers? So they're all losers?
Yeah.
So you date losers.
Hence why they're all
Maybe
Cowboys fans.
Maybe the problem is you.
Maybe the problem is me.
I
can promise the problem is me.
Well, I did want to get back to, we were talking about the number of people that were at the game, but I brought that up because I read an article that at Levi Park, formerly known as Candlestick Park.
They're two different things. But, yes, anyway.
So it's
Levi Stadium is the new stadium that the Niners play in.
But nobody shows up.
Wouldn't shock me.
According to this article. Is it because the team sucks, or is it because...
I mean, yeah, the 49ers are not good.
Well, here's the thing that I think I read. Like, I was just, like, skimming through because I was, like, pooping, and, like, I just, like, wanted to get through the article. I sort of was interested, but not really. But I want to say that it was saying that what they're doing is they're selling higher-priced tickets to people who aren't necessarily big fans. They're just like, hey, they're going to shell out the money, and then half the time they won't even show up, but who cares because they already paid for the ticket.
Because we got the money.
So we just have less people that are going to show up. And it's San Francisco, so, I mean, these people have tons of money because they're all doing Silicon Valley stuff, right?
They're all inventing the next iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. iPhone 10, by the way.
Oh.
Have you seen anything about it?
No.
Well, all I
behind
know...
the times?
Maybe. But just, like, by, like, half a day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think they just, like, started showing videos about it, like, this weekend or something. You were too busy watching it like 47 times. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that you didn't see it.
I was too busy watching it and crying over.
Yeah. So let's talk about next week's game then. I am looking over the stats that you provided me, and I mean, I don't want to make any big predictions here, but according to this, it looks like Detroit is probably just gonna murder the Giants.
Not true.
Like Pennywise.
Not true.
No.
We're gonna win. I'm very confident that we're going to win.
The numbers. What? Okay.
The numbers are lying, basically.
Okay. Well, how did Detroit do so well?
Okay,
then
they
last
played
week?
Arizona.
Okay.
They played the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Okay, so
the
a
football
baseball
team, not the baseball team.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
And
because Jack Clark and Ozzie Smith could have like torn it up. I'm sure they would have. Like,
you know what else got torn up?
What?
David Johnson's wrist.
Oh wow!
Star running back for the Arizona Cardinals out.
When?
Till like at least Christmas.
So from this past game last week?
This game, yeah.
Ooh.
Which helped the Lions a lot.
So they may have won the battle, but they probably lost the war.
They probably lost the whole thing. Well, they lost the battle too. They lost the game.
I mean, but like in the long term, they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl now because
probably not.
Dave Johnson is out for a while.
Yes.
For a good portion of the season. I mean, the season's like
and depending on
7
where
games long, so like he's going to be out.
Yeah, depending on how Arizona's doing, by the time he comes back, he might just not play anymore the rest of the season. But the season is young.
Right.
We play Detroit this week, Monday Night Football, prime time.
Are you ready for some football? Is that still the theme song?
Kind of.
I haven't watched it in years.
Kind of.
Is it Hank 2? Hank Williams Jr. Part 2?
I
don't know if he still does the theme song or not.
I think they should use our theme song.
Or is it like Nickelback and like Florida Georgia Line and like Shania
I
Twain
mean,
or
Carrie
something?
Underwood does the Sunday Night Football one.
Oh, okay. There's a Sunday Night Football.
There's a Sunday Night Football song.
And Monday Night Football.
Yes.
What about like
Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night.
Thursday
all
night?
Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we'll have Odell back Sunday. That will help us.
Okay.
Our defense hopefully won't have to be on the field the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
And they'll get some rest. And maybe something will wake up in our O-line and they will protect Eli for once. And maybe we can finally score a touchdown in our home opener.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, home opener, I mean, they're probably going to win. I mean, the only team I know that repeatedly got beat at home was the Indiana State Sycamores, where I went to college. I don't think they ever won a game. Not the homecoming game, not like anything.
Nothing.
They'd put them against like the worst team in the league, and they'd still get beat.
Well,
they played a high school team, and they still would probably lose.
I think you're talking about the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, that's low. Dang, poor Browns.
Poor Browns. Can't do anything. Well, not everything this week was terrible. The Patriots lost. That's great.
Oh,
I love
that's
seeing the
always good.
Patriots lose.
I do too. I have to agree. I've never been a big Patriots fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's always fun to see the Patriots lose.
Yeah. Even though they deflated the ball, they still lost this time.
That
was them,
even
right?
though they had their balls inflated.
Speaking of clubs in West Hollywood.
Hey. I feel like Tom Brady would frequent West Hollywood.
Really?
You never know.
There's a gay player in the NFL.
There was, yeah.
Oh.
Michael Sam.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He retired because he was scared of brain injuries and whatnot.
Oh, so he was smart.
Yes.
Because he had not apparently been injured in the brain.
Not injured in the brain.
Like the rest of them.
Like Eli's about to be all season because he's just going to keep getting sacked.
Oh, I hope not. Anyway, I guess that's about our time.
That's our time, guys.
Stay tuned. Next week it's going to be super exciting, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have better
be
news.
talking about our first win.
Yeah. All right, well,
we'll score some touchdowns.
please send us some comments and we'll catch you on the flip side.